Hello everyone and happy 2019! I hope you are excited for the new year. I have to say I kind of am because I've spent the holidays, you have more time, so I used it to think about my goals a little bit and plan ahead and reflect on the past year. Basically, thinking back about the last year, I feel like I've been really happy with a lot of aspects of my life. I've been doing some exciting work. I've improved some really good work relationships. I've traveled quite a lot, so I've had a lot of fun with that. But if I were to improve one thing, I've realized that I've been experiencing quite a lot of stress and maybe I haven't been handling it in the best way. So, my main goal for the next year will be to be more energized, stress free, be ready for all that's to come because I do have a lot of really exciting opportunities coming up. And I do feel like I have quite a lot of experience and expertise at this point, but sometimes I let my stress or tiredness get the best of me, and I'm not always able to use my potential to the fullest. I don't know if that's how everyone feels or if that's just a problem that I've developed lately. I'm not sure. What I'm gonna be working on is that I want to build really good habits and really good routines that will help me have more energy and use that potential that I've been talking about. I just want to be ready when an opportunity comes. I never want to feel like, oh, that's potentially something I could do, but I don't really feel like it at the moment. No, I don't want to experience not feeling like it at the moment. The first thing I'm setting myself is to move a bit every day. I'm not saying I'm gonna start exercising massively. I just want to make this a part of my routine and I can always build upon it, but the basic goal is just to move a tiny bit. If I feel like more exercise, I really want to embrace a sport that I've discovered in the last year. My friend introduced me to bouldering, which I think is amazing. You're exercising so much without noticing at all, and it's just so much fun. So I want to embrace this and go bouldering more because sometimes I've been reluctant to go by myself. If a friend cancels on me or I can't find a friend who would want to go that week, I just don't go at all, and I feel like I should just get over that tiny bit of extra resistance and go by myself because I'm sure I will enjoy it as well. I also want to get better about my diet, so I'm gonna meal plan a little bit, maybe find a recipe or two for the next week that I'm gonna be able to try out. And I want to educate myself on diet because I don't eat a lot of meat. So I feel like I should actually put some research into that and learn more about vegetarian diet so that I know I'm getting everything that I need. And I also want to improve my sleep schedule and go to bed before 1 a.m. every night. We'll see how that goes, but I'm determined to really force myself. And these things I'm mentioning right now are so basic, right? I'm sure most people are already doing these things, or if they're not, they are striving to do them. But for me, all those regular routines tend to go out of the window if I have a stressful period or if I have a deadline. And I just came to this conclusion or this mind shift, and I've realized that they are actually more important than the other stuff. If I have a deadline and have to work a lot of hours, it's actually the more reason to do all those things. It's not a reason to skip them. I feel like I've really realized that by now. So I really have to put that into practice. In terms of my work, I'm gonna have a really busy year. There are gonna be a couple of productions of my translations. I would like to translate something new as well. And I'm also in my third year of my PhD, so this is the year where I will be writing the bulk of my PhD thesis. I'm sure I will be very busy with that. But I'm not setting myself any specific goal-oriented resolutions. Rather, I just want to uh, really focus on the process, and I want to make sure that I just show up and put the work in every single day. I want to really keep my PhD at the back of my mind all the time, even if I'm working on something else. And I'm sure the results will come. But what I want to be focusing on is just putting that good work in. Another things in terms of my routine is that I would like to read a little bit every single day, because last year I just fell out of the habit of reading somehow. I had a lot of work that included reading when I was editing a book or researching something, writing articles. I was reading so much for work that I didn't feel like reading for pleasure, but I really want to go back to that habit. So that's another part of the routine. Basically, I want to get up in the morning, do a little bit of exercise, then I've got the whole working day ahead of me. I can do different things, but at night again that routine comes in, and I want to get showered around midnight and then read for a little bit in bed and go to bed at 1. That's the plan. I also want to keep up my habit of going to the theatre regularly. I do have a few specific theatres that I would like to go to. I have written those places down and I definitely want to tick them off as soon as possible. In terms of just general life things, I would like to travel, which I've been already doing. I'm really enjoying that. And again, I would like to go to somewhere new, because I mostly travel to London. As you know, I always talk about that. But I definitely want to make sure I also discover some new places. And lastly, I would really love to build some sort of a co-working group, or like a group of creatives who are flexible during the day and can meet up and inspire each other. That is something I would really love. I haven't been able to do that yet because most of my friends who are in that position don't live in the same city. I have asked my PhD classmates, but they were not really interested in a co-working group. So I don't know, I might have to find some new people who would be interested in that sort of thing. We'll see how that goes, but it's something I really want to put some energy into and try to form those good connections. And that's it, those are my goals. It's not really that many if you think about it, because it was mainly about that morning and evening routine I've been talking about. I've also bought this like weekly planner, and I'm planning to use that perhaps every Sunday. I'm gonna plan my next week. As you can see, the planner has quite a lot of space for the work days, and then just a teeny tiny space for the weekend. It also has the hours in the day, and it stops at 6 p.m. So basically, I'm gonna be planning my days in here, and I am thinking it might force me to work more of like normal person hours. I'm not opposed to working evenings or anything like that, but as I say, I don't want to slip into that routine of working till 4 a.m. or something. I really want to stick to the regular schedule, so maybe the calendar will help me. Most importantly, I just want to enjoy it all in the process. So, yes. I wish you a wonderful year full of fun and energy and laughter and time spent with friends and all the good stuff like that. I will see you next time. Bye.